Hey guys, it's SolidBoss09 here, and I'm going to be showing you what MGO2 CQC was like. And today, we're going to be doing some expert offense. Okay, to start off with the expert offense, I'm going to show you all of the known quick grabs, box bump, different melee combos, what openings to look for, and also pressuring. Okay, just to let you know, there are certain quick grabs I can't show you or do fully because this isn't the online game and these idiot bots don't do the necessary things for me to actually do the quick grabs. So I'm just going to show you what I know. Well, I mean, not show you what I know. I'm going to show you what I can. So let's just start off with the first quick grab. It's the regular one, and I have a box out. It's not really, from what I have done, it's not really, I mean, it's a necessary thing, but I don't really know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but this is how you do it. But since these are expert, I'm not going to tell you guys how to do it. You guys are going to have to find this out on your own. Because it took me a while just to get this. Well, not really a while, but it took a good amount of time for me to get to know all of these quick grabs and all of the stuff that I'm teaching you right now. It took me a long time, so I really don't want to give the information away of how to do it. I'm sorry. I'd just be grateful that I'm actually showing you, because some people don't even know these exist. So let's do the regular one. That's the regular one. It's pretty fast. On the online, because of the mechanics lag, you actually kind of, when you get out of the box, you kind of like move forward a little bit than you actually were. So like, say I did it and I got out of the box and I was gonna go grab him. On other people's screens I would actually be like over here maybe. So just remember, it's not lag switch, it's just the mechanics lag because the game's mechanics suck for some reason. Okay, now second quick grab, the floor quick grab. I kinda did show you this in the basic defense, but I'm going to show you how to do it now. Well, simply like that. That's all you have to do. But yeah, that's really all you have to do. And I'm going to tell you a little bit something about the range in the miscellaneous video. So that might help you out with some of these, maybe. Okay, now this is a quick grab I can't really show you how to do. Because I can't, like literally I can't do it because the bots. But when someone, I actually did explain this, I think, a little bit, but when someone gets up like this, they're susceptible to be caught by a quick grab. I don't think there was an official name for it, because the floor quick grab was the thing I showed you, like just the last thing I showed you. So I don't really know what this quick grab is called. I don't know if there was even a name for it. It was just if you. So let me see. Okay, so I get up near him, right? By the time I get up fully, like right before I get up fully and I'm still crouched, you can grab that person. But the thing is, you have to be able to see the opening to obviously grab it. So keep an eye out for that. Just to be real with you guys, I might not know all of the quick grabs, but because I know there's one that one of my friends on the game was able to do, but he didn't really like show it or explain it, so I really don't know how to do it. It did have something to do with lag. I don't know, but I'm just telling you guys what the quick grabs that I know. So with that, I'm gonna give you guys a treat and tell you about my quick grab, the one that I invented. Well, from what I told, it was already found, but apparently was never used, because I didn't notice it being used at all until after I used it. So I'm gonna give you guys a little treat and show you that. Well, I can't really do it because obviously, like I said, these things can't do the necessary things for me. So I'm just gonna tell you, when someone is lagging or has really bad lag or whatever, there is a chance that they could pop up. Meaning, if they were to do this and then go down, on other people's screens, their character, after they go prone, would just be popped up like that and standing. My quick grab is to grab that. That's what that is. I call it the JLG, stands for Joe's lag grab, because it really is basically a laggy grab, because they're still on the ground on their screen, they're still on the ground and they're getting fucking grabbed off of the ground. So, and that's actually not really possible unless through lag. So, and the thing is that I'm not lag switching or anything. It's the other person's mechanic lag. So like if they're going too fast, if they're doing this, boom, they would have popped up right there and I would have grabbed them. And the thing is, and it all actually too, if they're like rolling a lot too, you can actually see. I was able to, and the people who I showed it to and the people who I saw do it were able to, and it was only like a couple people, we were able to see when it was actually going to happen, because there would be like a little, the character, the other person's character would actually look different. Like they would have something like that was like off about them. Like I can't really explain it. They just looked weird. Like it wasn't just looking like this. They didn't look like a normal, like, oh, I'm just gonna roll on the ground. It was like a weird thing. So, yeah, it was like a weird thing. I don't know how it works, but, and the thing is too, is that there is no counter to it. Like if you pop up, you're gonna get KO'd. Like no matter what. There is no stopping it. If you end up lagging and you end up popping up, you're gonna get KO'd. But there is, in fact, a way to avoid popping up. I'm not gonna tell you that. That's a secret. There's only like a couple people who know that, including me. Okay, box bump. I can't tell you how to do it because it is another secret, and it was popularized by my friends, so I can't give away his secrets. So you're gonna have to deal with it. Some people know how to do it, some people don't. So basically, box bump is what it says it is. Get in a box. You bump someone else who's in a box. They'll end up doing this animation or something similar. And then you grab them. That's pretty much what it is. It actually, it takes really good precision. Like, really good. Like, if I told you how to do it, like, it may sound easy, it's really not. Okay, now, different melee combos. Or different grab combos. These are mainly to just right away KO your opponent. One of them is this. That's a KO right there. That's just punching and then going for a crouch grab. I mean crouch slam. Then there's this one. That. On the online game, that will actually get you a KO. But in this one, I don't know why. And the different melee combos, I said in the basic offense that each of these have different stamina damage, and on the miscellaneous thing, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you guys what the thing is, and then I'll explain this. I'll explain this with it, with the stamina thing in the miscellaneous video, just so that you guys know what I mean. So, for that, if you want to get them quick, just punch them and grab them. If there's also this, people who are crouching. People who are crouching, maybe they're like grabbing onto someone, and they're like that. See how much time that is for them to let go, and the animation be done? That means you can actually do melee on them. So you can just be like that to them, and that will get you a KO. Alright, what openings to look for? There are a couple things that you need to look for. This is an opening. Basically, anyone who's not doing anything, that's an opening. Anyone who misses a grab, whether it be standing or crouching. For standing ones, it's going to be a lot easier because the animation for it is takes longer. Because this one is just like, I mean, on the main game, this is actually slow, but on the online, it's actually faster, depending on what CQC skill you have on. So, if you're mostly going to be fighting someone with CQC X. Theirs is like half of that, I think, or like a third fast of that. So that's another opening you should look for. Other openings, and these two right here are tricky openings because you sometimes you take a risk doing them. But like for me, I get them all the time because like I'm so used to it, and the other people that I know, there are people that I know that are like wicked used to it, so it's like they get it like automatically like me. So when someone does a backstep, you have a chance to grab them after they finally like get to this. I mean, after the animation ends. Also, someone who does a backstep after the animation ends, boom, you can get him real quick. Also, I want to mention the range. I know I said I was going to do it in the miscellaneous, but I really can't ignore it right now because this is a part of it. The range. You can actually grab someone from a very good range. So I'm gonna let's see how far it is. See that? See how far that grab is? That's the same range that's in the online. So if anyone is in the open like that, and they're like a distance away like this, we can grab them or slam them, whatever. Also, anyone who does this, like some people do it by accident, like there are pro CQCers who do this by accident. Like, no, it's not very often. It's by accident. But there are a lot of noobs who will do that, and if they're not gonna hit anything, you can go right up to them and grab them. So that's another opening to look for. Basically anyone who's not in an animation besides this, because you can grab someone while they're in that animation. So like someone wants to do like this, like I'm gonna show you something really quick. Hold on. Like that quick second that I'm out of the box, that's an opening. That's something else that you have to look for. So I think that's pretty much it. You just have to look for those openings. You have to see them. You have to recognize them, and then because I remember my video, I got sore and I recorded this lag switcher, and I noticed a lot of times where I could have gotten people, but I didn't, because at the time I made the video I didn't really like recognize the openings as much. So it's the MGO lag switcher video. If you didn't know, you can like see how like if you really pay attention, you can see the openings. Hopefully there are a lot of openings that I didn't recognize or see at the time, and I could have like saved my, like right now if I was to do that match over again, I'd destroy like everyone who was in that match. Like, no word of a lie, I would have. Like, it's important that you look for those openings, because those openings are key, and what you have to do more than, well, equal to the amount of effort you have to put into the moves and the stuff that I'm showing you in these videos. You have to increase your speed, meaning you have to like test your reflexes. Like, you have to test how fast you are and stuff like that, because that is also a key thing, because that you need to grab them fast. You have to know what the other person is going to do. By seeing those openings, recognizing those openings, you'll gain more experience with it, and it won't be so like foreign to you. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something new that's being pushed on you. Like, you know what it is. You recognize it. You know how to deal with it. All right, now for the final thing, pressuring. Now, pressuring, basically, you just have to keep your enemy down, pretty much. So, if I was in a 1v1 and I wanted to pressure, and the thing is too, you can't like think about what you're gonna do. You just have to like know it. Like, when it has to be done, that's when you know. You can't just like make a plan of what you're gonna do, because then you're gonna end up messing up. Sometimes, granted, you can get it. Like, if you're thinking like, oh yeah, I want to like grab him like right now, sometimes that won't actually work. Sometimes it does, but not as much as you would want. So you need to like train your like CQC like instinct so that you know what to do. Cause like basically you need to know what your opponent is doing, and then that triggers your instinct to know that, oh yeah, you have to like roll or you have to like dodge it or whatever. But you'll understand what I mean. So basically pressuring, you gotta keep your opponent down. Now obviously it's a lot harder on the online game, but pretty much when you want to pressure someone, usually after you slam someone, I bet your instinct is to just kick them. Now sometimes that can work, but there are people who know how to actually like get away from that or get up fast, and they'll grab you if you did the full animation. So what you have to do is when you slam someone, you have to fake them out, because this person obviously would have either gone on this side or gone on this side. Or actually, let me see this. Okay, someone who's slammed, they can either go, yeah, they can either go this way, they can either go that way, or let me see if they can, or they can go that way, or they can actually go in front of you, I mean to you. So you have to be careful. Just fake them out with like, with just those two. Do not press it 3 times, because then you'll end up being open. So just do it 2 times, and then whichever way they're rolling, you gotta make sure you hit them with a roll. It's just to keep them down. And if you do that enough, like if you the only way to knock them down when they're trying to get up is when they're like crouched. So anytime they're crouched and you roll at them, they'll get knocked back. So basically you just need to just do that, but don't like constantly do rolls, because then that's stupid. You need to time the rolls right, and you need to aim them right, first of all. Basically, you just need to keep your opponent down, and you gotta get him mad, because if you get that person mad, they will lose focus, and they'll end up making more mistakes, because they're like frustrated trying to get you. So that is one key. You gotta be careful with it though, because sometimes actually it can backfire on you, and people like me will know how to get out of it, because getting out of pressuring is actually like something that's pretty hard for like a lot of people. So you just gotta you should train it first. So, because I know a lot of people, their instinct is to just keep jamming the R1 button, but you gotta practice with that and then that, and then do it in all directions too. That way and that way. You're not gonna be able to roll backward when an enemy is coming at you, because your first instinct to do that would be, well, actually what you should do if you slam someone and they get up and they're coming at you, what you have to do is backstep and then grab them, or grab the box in the okay. What you would have to do, another way to do it is like that. You simply just go in box, dodge it, and then you turn around and do that. That was my guide on the expert offense. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to keep up to date with all my other videos that will be coming out. So I'll see you whenever I make a new video. Peace.